Time for our 149s. The big Kyle Schickel for Clarion. And Gage Owen for American. Owen, the sophomore out of Mount Airy, Maryland. Schickel, the senior from Lamont, Illinois. Schickel just under 500 in his career. Owen under 500 in his career as well. Of course, career a little longer for Schickel.
Couple seasons.
Oh, yeah. Schickel, and actually it's interesting, Jason, going back through, you look at some of these Clarion wrestlers, they're guys who were in the program pre-pandemic. So you think about it, obviously extra, eligibility coming through those times, and some guys who redshirted that first year and then they got the extra year for COVID, and you kind of go from there. So it's we think we saw last year we had a wrestler who'd been in school there 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, I think this is maybe the last year that we're going to see those, but I can't imagine being in college for 7 or 8 years.
Not having a doctorate afterwards.
Yeah.
That's the old line. A lot of folks go to school for 8 years. They're called doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So Owen, a guy that recruiting class from last year that Jason really likes, is Owen has a leg. Can he do anything with it?
That was a nice single there. Not able to convert, though. Just got to keep running that corner, moving those feet. But Schickel does a good job of breaking that lock and working up. That was one thing last week. I know Coach Borelli's big on Gage Owen, and, it was a real, that should have a real big impact. But he was just sluggish last week. Didn't come out wrestling, was just slow throughout the whole match, a little lethargic. Even just now, even though it's still 0-0, he seems to be feeling better. Oh, that was a nice blast double there by Schickel, though. Just ran through, kind of got Owen on his heels and just blasted right through his chest.
Owen very lucky, didn't end up on his back after that. But here, Schickel was trying for a turn, almost ended up on his own back there. I don't think Owen really felt it as much as he could have. As you've told me many times over the years, Jason, sometimes guys will end up putting themselves in a bad situation. Can you take advantage of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's you've got to find that, right? When you get that opportunity, you got to take advantage of it.
Schickel looked like got a little overzealous, but no one wasn't ready for it. So 3-1 lead for Schickel of Clarion. As we're at the 149s. 10 weight classes tonight on match number 4. $15 seconds to go in the period.
Another double attempt by Schickel. Owen able to fight it off, keep center.
Take another look at that takedown.
Yeah, caught Owen with square stance on his heels. Blast right through that double. That was nice. That'll be on their highlight reel at the end of the season.
Football coaches would like that tackle.
Sure do. Head up, right in the chest, running through right at the knees.
And again, a little funky there. And there's a reversal. So Schickel, on his way to points, has put himself in a little danger. Owen will get the escape. So his first point of the match, second point of the match, excuse me, makes it 5-2.
Yeah, at least, Schickel's definitely been the aggressor, I'd say, here, but Owen has done a good job at least getting back out, not staying on bottom, get ridden out. That's that can wear on you.
5-2 lead for Kyle Schickel. Again, Schickel, another year of starting at 149 for the Golden Eagles. Schickel. His first year in the program. Placed 8th at the MAC championships. If you didn't know, Clarion, part of the Mid-American Conference in wrestling. Not just the traditional Midwest teams. George Mason in the MAC as well.
Yeah, the MAC for wrestling's a little bit of a hodgepodge of your old EWL and CAA, all those so-called homeless programs for a conference.
You see it in wrestling, see it in hockey. These teams trying to find a home for a sport their conference may not offer. Whereas the Eagles in their own league. That's the buzzer for the second period. So a 5-2 lead for Clarion's Kyle Schickel. Of course, American in the EIWA. You've told me many times over the years, Jason, you get feeling better.
Owen able to work up to his feet. Schickel trying a big mat return. Owen again keeping that base, finding his way back up. Able to break that lock, get one, and no riding time advantage yet for Schickel.
So Owen could find the takedown here. He would have the lead, only down 2. It's that difference in that 3-point takedown now. Really can turn a match very quickly.
Yeah, Owen needs to remember he got deep in on that first single at the beginning of the match and, just kind of got there, kind of almost surprised he was there and didn't run his feet to the corner. But if he can get back there and look to finish, might find a takedown.
In case you were wondering, next up for Clarion will be their first conference match against aforementioned George Mason. The Eagles won't have a conference match until Navy, almost at Christmas time, which I believe is normally the traditional spot for that match on the calendar. An easy one. Don't want to have to make a big trip right before Christmas.
Yeah, a nice little local match against an always tough opponent.
30 seconds. Owen will end up outside the circle. Again, as Jason said, riding time not really a factor right here. So a lot of this is going to be, can Schickel fend off Owen?
Yeah, there's going to be a sense of urgency here the last 20 seconds. Set something up. This half shot, one arm attempt. He's got to put 2 hands to 1 leg. That's not going to work. Schickel's just going to olay like he did.
So Kyle Schickel 7 seconds away from tying this dual meet back up after the Eagles took the first 2 matches. And that is exactly what he's going to do. As Schickel with the 5-3 win. So American wins 2, Clarion takes 2. We're at 6-6 after 4 matches here at Bender Arena. We pause. Coming up, it's the 157s here in D.C.